Hello YouTube, stuck in the 80s, and guess what? I'm back at you with another product review. Alright, here in front of me I have my Ka-Bar Becker Companion Model BK2. This is the box it comes in. The sheath is made in Taiwan. The blade is not, in case you're looking at that. That's where it's made, baby. Oh yeah. Alright, so let's check it out. Alright, this actually comes separated in a sheath, a cardboard sheath. This is what your blade actually looks like. I'm going to turn it upside down so I won't cut my finger when you can see. Now I brought that out just a little bit. It already comes like that. I just brought the, you can see the grind marks from where I was doing it, but that's the blade itself. I went ahead and used a wax type window marker to go ahead and fill that in, but it's already coming off with time. Best way to do that, there's some videos on YouTube if you want to actually know how to do that better. You use a flame, crayons, and all kinds of other shit to embed it in there. There have been many complaints that these screws do come loose, and you know what? They do. So what I did is I put Loctite in each one of those, and I don't have to worry about that no more. One day I would like to get the micarta handles, maybe stain them to match my backpack, but for now this will do. I used paracord for everything here for a wrist lanyard. Stays on. Olive drab 550 paracord. I will go over the specs on this later and actually put it in the detail there. And as far as thickness goes, well, look at that. That is a pretty thick blade, dude. I would hate to be on the end of this bad boy. And then it thins out, as you can see. Let's go ahead to the sheath. Now there have been many complaints about this sheath, that it sucks, this and that, blah blah blah. And for now, if it does its job by not protecting my hands and not cutting it when I pull it out, it works for me. But one day I will eventually go with maybe a leather sheath. But the complaints are that in here, let me get a light. Give me a moment, sorry, I am trying to angle it. In there, it actually dulls your blade by removing it. So every time you bring it out, it just hits up on here and just dulls it. So I try not to bring it out as much. The only modification that I have done, obviously, is just put 10 feet or 3 arms lengths of paracord. And I just did it like a shoelace, just around, around, and around. I got here, I started doing this little thing here, but hey, that's alright. That's what you can expect. So let's see on a piece of paper how it cuts. Flyer, blade. Alright. Let's try that again. This time in a frame. I'm going to cut my fingers. Excuse me. There you go. It could be better, I guess. Get it more sharp. But that's it right there. Check it out. And this is beginning to rust on me right here, so I may have to put some oil or something. Maybe lube it up so that it doesn't no more. And how I have this attached to my bag is what I do is get a carabiner. Sorry, excuse me. What the fuck? Okay. And I have it along the side, and I just have it strapped like that, and it just hangs like so. Alright, one thing, I still have some time to kill here, is what I have not seen on YouTube is how do you make steel? Nobody ever talks about that. Well, steel comes from iron, and iron by itself is a relatively soft metal. It does not hold a good edge. However, if you add carbon, it hardens the iron, making it steel. And steel has proven to be the ideal steel has been proven to be ideal for making edged weapons, excuse me. At a very simplified level, making steel is like baking a cake. You follow a precise recipe to achieve the type of cake or steel that you desire. You begin with flour or iron, and then from there you add various ingredients or elements. These additional ingredients will determine what type of cake or steel you end up with. Once you have added all of the additional ingredients or elements, you are left with a batter that is ready to bake or heat treat. Baking or heat treating is just as much part of the recipe as the ingredients or elements. If not done properly, several properties can suffer. Once baked, you have a new, completely different finished product. Your cake will forever be a cake. It can never go back to being batter. Of course, steel can be remelted to a molten state, but that simply is the beginning of becoming a new type of steel. So I hope that's of some use. You can, I guess, check with all the metallurgists or take a metallurgy course. But hey, that's just what I know. Alright YouTube, this is Stuck in the 80s. Once again, thanks for watching.